Did you know that one man's obsession with power led to the deaths of hundreds of thousands, chemical attacks on children, and a war that still echoes in global politics today? In 1988, the skies over Halabja, a Kurdish town in northern Iraq, turned yellow. Not from a storm, but from bombs filled with mustard gas and nerve agents. 5,000 people died in hours. Thousands more were left blind, burned, or permanently scarred. Who ordered it? Saddam Hussein. And that was just one chapter in his brutal playbook. But how did Saddam, born in a mud brick hut in Halabja in 1937, become one of the most feared dictators in modern history? At age 20, he dropped out of law school to join the Ba'ath Party, a group obsessed with Arab nationalism. By 1959, he was already involved in a failed assassination attempt on Iraq's prime minister. Wounded in the leg, he fled to Egypt, studied law, and plotted his return. Sounds like a movie villain origin story, right? In 1968, Saddam helped orchestrate a coup that brought the Ba'ath Party to power. By 1979, he forced his cousin, President al-Bakr, to resign and took control. What followed was a regime built on fear. He created a secret police force that tortured dissidents, executed rivals, and even filmed interrogations to intimidate others.
His name is Saddam.
Creepy, right? But here's where it gets even darker. In 1980, Saddam launched a war against Iran that lasted 8 years and killed over 1 million people. Why? To prove Iraq's dominance. Then, in 1990, he invaded Kuwait, triggering the Gulf War. The world responded with force, but Saddam stayed in power. So what kept him untouchable for so long? He used oil money to build schools, hospitals, and infrastructure, but only for those loyal to him. He created a personality cult, plastering his face on buildings, books, and even currency. And anyone who opposed him, they vanished, literally. But everything changed in 2003. The US invaded Iraq, claiming Saddam had weapons of mass destruction. Spoiler, they didn't find any. But they did find Saddam hiding in a hole near Tikrit. He was captured on December 13th, 2003, tried for crimes against humanity, and executed on December 30th, 2006. So, was the world better off without him? That's the twist. Removing Saddam created a massive power vacuum. Iraq's military was disbanded. Law and order collapsed. Extremist groups like ISIS rose from the chaos, turning Iraq into a battlefield once again. Did anyone see this coming? Some experts warned that toppling a dictator without a plan would lead to disaster. And they were right. Iran gained influence. Corruption exploded. Basic services like electricity and clean water became luxuries. And the dream of democracy? Still struggling to survive. So what do Iraqis think? Many are glad Saddam is gone. But a huge number say life was more stable under his rule. Imagine that, preferring a dictator over democracy because at least the streets were safe. Today, global analysts agree Saddam's fall ended a brutal regime, but the aftermath has been catastrophic. Civil war, terrorism, and shattered trust in international law are just part of the legacy. And here's the haunting question. When removing evil leads to chaos, was it worth it? History doesn't offer easy answers, but it demands we ask better questions.